Hey, what's up, guys? It's Travis from Team Sword and Shield Hill, bringing you my Psychic deck profile. It's pretty consistent, pretty fun, lots of fun little loops you can do with it. Let's jump right into it. I use one Overdrive Teleportal. He is really good if you can get him off. He opens up lots of nice little things you can do. So, yeah. And 3 Psychic and Silent Psychic Whistles. I cannot say how often he has saved me in duels. Once you get your synchros out, you just use him to banish them, and when he leaves the field, they special summon, or other cards if you want them, that'll Psychic instead. Because loops and fun stuff. And then 3 Serene Psychic Witches. She adds a lot of speed to this deck, which is really nice. When she's destroyed in general, you banish a Psychic type from your deck with 2,000 less attack, and then during the next standby phase, you special summon it. So she's really nice, especially with this card, Espo Girl. I use 2 of her. She adds a lot of speed to the deck too, with loops you can do and whatnot. Just, yeah, pluses everywhere. I use 1 Hush Psychic Cleric. She's good too, especially with Overmind Archfiend. It's a nice little loop you can do with them to make sure you have something on the field at all times. And she adds to other loops, and that's a lot this deck is. 1 Psychic Jumple. He's really good. He's like a permanent creature swap for your Psychics, but you have to pay 1,000, and that's not too bad because you can gain a lot of life points with this deck. A lot of people really don't like it when you get him on the field, especially since you choose. So, yeah. And also, you can use him with like any of your wizards or your witch or even your cleric and get the effect. Use 1 Krebons, however you say it, because he's just good. Like, if you have nothing else, you can just put him on the field. And then he's also a level 2 Tunnel, so, yeah. Use 2 Psychic Commanders. He's really nice, too, because of his effect. He crashes into T-King. And he's an Earth, level 3 Tunnel, so. And then 1 Spirit Reaper. Sometimes you just need to stall and he's over you. And then on to the hand traps. I use 2 Veilers, which I'm thinking about taking out for Fiendish Chains because Ophion is a huge problem for this deck. A huge problem. I was thinking about Breakthrough Skills, but then Matt was like, oh, why don't you use Fiendish Chains? And I'm like, I might. I don't know. I still haven't decided, but yeah. I use 2 Time Escapers, and people look at me like I'm crazy for this. Anyone who's played Psychics look at me like I'm crazy about this, but he has saved me countless times. You discard him during either player's turn, and target 1 face-up Psychic you control and banish it until your next standby phase. He stops deep prisons, he stops your monster being destroyed by Dark Hole, just everything. He's too good. And then 1 Gorz, obviously because he's limited. And yeah, he's just good. On to my spells. 2 MSTs. I know this format, no back row, blah blah blah, but I don't feel safe without MSTs. I like MSTs. Even if they end up being dead, then they're there for safety. I can side them out if they're dead. Three emergency teleporters. Speed, loops, synchroing, everything you need out of them. They'll like the key card in Psychics a lot at the time, so. Three Miracle Synchro Fusions because they're just too good. The card I use is Ultimate Axon Kicker with him, and he is a completely broken card. So, yeah. And also, if you just want to draw something, you can set it, and if your opponent destroys it, you draw one. So, and then on to the one-ofs. One Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Mind Control. I can take it out if I really wanted to, or if I can side it easily, but it's helped me a good amount. Pot of Avarice, and Heavy Storm. That finishes the spell lineup. Onto the traps. One Mill Force, one Torrential. General good safety. Torrential still makes your cards go off that when they're sent from the field to the graveyard, you get the effects, so yeah. Traps done, because sometimes the traps are no fun when your opponent uses them. Safe Zone, because it's Safe Zone. And then the Solemn Duo. That's it for the main deck. Now onto the extra. I use Beast and Barkion, because you can go into them and they're still really good. Beast shuts down Prophecy, obviously, unless they can put Priestess out, but that's what the Solemns and Safe Zone's for. And the Effective Lore, I guess, too. And because I use Miracle Synchro Fusion, I use Naturia Exterio, because he's good. I've gone into him maybe twice so far, or needed to go into him twice, but he's always an option, and he's good. One Magical Android. I had it at 2, but I took one out for the Exterio. Or how you say his name, I'm probably saying it wrong. And he's out for the life point boost and a Psychic level 5 target. One Iron Chain, because sometimes you just need to have the 6 that you can generally go into. And then Psychic Nightmare, because he's really good. If you don't know his effect, you choose one card in your opponent's hand and declare the type being Monster Trapple spell, and he gains 1,000 if you call it right. So, and he's also there for Miracle Synchro, target, Life Transfer, in case you can only go into the 7 and you need one for whatever. Like, she's good though. Black Rose, because you can easily go into 7 with this deck, and then also get your cards effects and all that good stuff. 8s, I use a Thought Ruler Archfiend, because he's, yeah, just really good. Stardust, staple, Scrap Dragon staple. That's it for the 8s. And I have 2 9s, Hypo Psychic Blaster and Overmind Archfiend. He's really good with Cleric because you can just keep looping it to make sure you have at least something on the field. Yeah. Piercing, and you gain life points equal to the amount you did. Banish Psychics from your graveyard, then when he leaves the field, special summon as many as possible. And then I use 2 Ultimate Axon Kickers, because he's just really good at piercing, gain life points equal to the monster it destroys, can't be destroyed by card effects, he's broken, just really, really broken. And that is it for my Psychic deck profile. I hope you enjoyed. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. If you have suggestions, I'm totally open to hearing them. I like my deck how it is, but I will still check out your suggestions, and I might like them. Who knows? Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye.